Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm cooking up a uniquely staged creation. I call this leftover turkey with pasta. This is a quick 30-minute meal with some prep, so let me run you through the ingredients. So you're going to need some cheese. I'm using Gruyere cheese, but as always you can use a cheese of your preference, mozzarella, American. This is one of my choice. You're also going to need some chopped onions, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic that is minced. You're also going to need 1 tomato chopped, half of a red pepper chopped, leftover turkey that's been cooked, greens of your choice. I'm using spinach and kale. You're also going to need some breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, pasta that has a shape, so ziti, penne, farfalle, any type that can hold shape. You're also going to need some butter and then a Pam sprayed pan, and then you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So starting off with our pasta, just make sure that the water is boiling and that there is salt added to the pot. We're going to slash cooking time in half because it is going to be baked and mixed in with the sauce. So once you add your pasta, just make sure that you add it to medium-high heat with a little bit of butter, and then we're going to cover it up so that it can cook. So then we're going to go to make our breadcrumb mixture. So in a deep pan, we're going to add a little drizzle of garlic olive oil and saute some additional garlic cloves on medium-high heat. Then we're going to add in a dollop of butter and let that melt. We're also going to add in some Italian seasoning to give it some flavor, because we're going to make this breadcrumb mixture that's going to go on the top of the entire pasta dish. So we want to be very flavorful. We want every layer to have flavor. Once the butter melts, add in your breadcrumbs and add enough that it soaks up all the butter and the oil. Once it soaks and is very lightly brown, we're going to turn off the fire and transfer the breadcrumb mixture to a dish. So in the same pot over medium-high heat, we're going to add a little more of that garlic olive oil, and then adding your garlic and your onions, and we're going to saute that for about 1 minute. And then we're going to add in our red pepper after those have been sauteed. You're going to use the same pot because there's no need to waste time and get another pot and ready up another dish. Use the same one. All the flavor is going to mesh together and it won't mess up your onions or your garlic, so no need to worry. So just saute those for about 1 minute, and then we're going to add in our red pepper. And right now you're going to see the onions getting a little burnt, so I'm going to add in just a little more oil so that it doesn't get burnt, but I don't want to add too much because I don't want too much oil to be in the pot. Then you're going to mix in your tomatoes, add your greens of choice, and mix it all together. Then we're going to add in some Italian seasoning, oregano. We're also going to add in some sugar for sweetness to cut the acidity from the tomatoes. We're going to add in some red pepper flakes, cumin, and nutmeg, and mix that all together. And now we're going to make the sauce. You're going to need some chicken stock, and you're going to need some heavy cream. The amount you add in is how much sauce you want. I want a lot of sauce, so later on you're going to see me add in more chicken stock and more heavy cream. But if you don't want as much, as always, add the bare minimum to your liking. This sauce is not going to be thick. It's going to be a very thin sauce. So if you want thickness, I would suggest you adding in some flour, using some cornstarch to thicken up your sauce before you add your cheese. Otherwise, this sauce is going to be very thin. Once you've mixed both together and you let that simmer, let that boil over the fire over medium-high heat, we're going to add in our Gruyere cheese and let that melt slowly over the fire. Again, we're doing this pretty quickly. That's why you need to prep in advance so that you can just immediately throw things in the pot and get the process moving. We don't want the onions or the tomatoes or the peppers to be too soft. We want to have a little bit of tenderness but still retain and hold shape. Now we're gonna add in our pasta. You want your pasta to be slightly tender but still firm as I'm showing you here. That's how you know that it's ready. So if you have that shape and you feel that texture, you can add it to the cheese mixture in the pot and then add your turkey and mix it all together. So now that the food is in the pan, the pasta mixture is in the pan, we're going to add in our Parmesan cheese and the breadcrumb mixture on top. You're going to evenly spread both on top of the pasta mixture, and then we're going to pop it in the oven to bake for about 15 minutes or until lightly golden brown on top. So there you have it, guys, my uniquely staged creation. You have leftover turkey with pasta and a thin cheese sauce topped with garlic breadcrumbs. This is perfect for a late night dinner. It only took about 30 minutes with about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes of prep time. So a total cooking time of 45 minutes, but it's so good. And if you make a nice small pan, you can use this for leftovers, for lunch the next day, even another dinner night. It's so good, and you can add even more cheese on top. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bon appetit!